Hello, folks. Welcome to a new episode of Cipher Drive Programming. Um, last time, uh, last time uh, I got some stuff done on fonts. They're not totally done yet. If I remember correctly, they aren't working yet. Let me pull up a debug window real quick so we can take a look at where the game is right now. Okay. Yeah. So those are all supposed to have text on them, and these two down here are the new fonts, but these don't have text on them because font rendering isn't working right now. So what I want to do is I want to look at a few things. IDs, we have, right, okay, so the fonts get just put in right there, and let's see, it's in, um, not this one, this one. Debug font, and no, not there, here. Right, so right here I assign the 0th and 1th font slots, which we decided was the correct thing to do. Because remember, this is all set up the way I believe it's supposed to be set up. The only problem is when I actually render with the font, I think. Let's see. Do string, do string, do string. So I want to look at what do string does. While I'm in this code, I'm just going to quickly undo the automatic spacing and undo the built-in spacing and instead space everything out myself. Or what I'm trying to say is let the automatic spacer work. I'm trying to take out the new lines that automatically put spacing in and let the code do the spacing automatically. Which is weird because I said automatically twice. I'm sorry, you have to be patient with me. I'm a little bit it's a little bit late for me to be programming, so I might not be too sharp. Okay, anyway. Yeah. So that's fine, we can leave that the way it is. Do string. Where does that get implemented? Alright, so there we go. Now the problem is font ID right there. That should say something more like asset ID. I'm passing in the asset bank, but I also kind of need the asset manifest. Yeah, that's how both of these work, is I just pass in the asset bank and then get the asset, but I actually want to do is pass in the asset manifest as well. What's the name of that struct? Apparently I was like ruthlessly flowing everything when I wrote this code, and now I got the auto flower, and I don't like anything to be flowed without it just going through the auto flower. But that means I spend all this time unflowing it, so I don't have an automatic text unflower thing. Anyway, yeah, we'll do this one separately. This one we can get right now. Get font advanced. Basically what I need is a font ID. Render glyph. Yeah, so then I just need to get a font ID here from the asset ID asset manifest combo. Manifest ID, maybe. I need to regularize the naming and go through all of this at some point. Guess I should look at it from, well, how does it, asset node. Yeah, it's got to be somewhere under manifest CPP. Get node. So the idea is just you take the manifest and the manifest ID. That gives you a node. You can use that node to get an asset ID, which should match the now the only issue you got to deal with is an ordering problem, I'm guessing. Render helper. I remember a thing where render helper seemed like it should get split into more files because there was stuff that didn't belong in this unit. So let's try taking that out, and then what goes wrong? Get image. Okay. is this? Okay, I accidentally hit Control R, I think, and started a reverse search, which always confuses me when it happens still. I gotta add some kind of indication when that happens, because it makes it feel like Fortcoder froze when I'm looking at the bottom of the screen and it's up at the top that you can actually see something changed. Okay, so get nodes, you're telling me basically render helper under comp unit comes before, yeah. Get node. Now, may I ask, why do you need render helper? Is it this guy here? Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. Okay. That's why it's not changing. Render helper. Please come after the manifest. I'm gonna try to speed this up. Alright, that's not so bad. We're almost done. Alright, let's see if that works. Okay. So I want to take a look now and see why that didn't happen. Do string do. It's such a piece of shit. Okay. Why? Actually, what are you talking about? Do string. The one I care about is probably not in here. It's probably in the manager editor, the asset editor, asset manifest, meta asset bank, hierarchy editor. Do string. Here we go. There are -2 fonts. Whoa, okay. By the way, I should make sure to get the whole thing working again, which I'm sure it will not do. Until I look at the other comp unit. Why did you need the render helper? What did it do for you? Get image, get font. Okay. Yes. Okay, so render helper, get image, get font. There we go. And now -2 fonts, huh? Okay, let's take a look at why that is. right here is where we initialize fonts. Interesting, so it might work if I switch to, if I delete the current manifest and have it automatically created. Now it should eventually find a font. I'm curious what it does when it finds a font. Node ID. Name. But it got a 0, and here it's already got the -2. Okay, so that needs to not be node ID, it needs to be asset ID. And then we need to figure out why that's -2 still. So 248. Oops, wrong file. Okay, so the bank was already in that configuration when I got to it. When I got to it right here, here we go, establish bank. Let's see what that's all about. Oops, I just figured it out. Big one minus the small one is how you figure out things that are positive. Still getting a 0 though for font ID 0. Why is that? I see. Alright, and I'm gonna have to clear out the asset manifest real quick. Let's keep you, and let's also put in you. Okay, so it comes in here and says, alright, We got two fonts. Give me the first font. Here it is. Fill that font up. Okay, and so that should be good. Same thing happens here. It gets a font ID of 2, so it gets a non-zero font. Goes in there. Passes all those ifs. Yep. Does a bunch of looping. And so it should be good. Okay, let's look at this. We come in here, we declare an asset. Alright, so I allocate a node. This node has an asset ID of 0. I see, there's nothing setting the asset ID. Okay. Alright, now I gotta find bind image again. There we go. Declare an asset. Set up. Result. Asset ID. Set up. Alright, I think this is the right way to do it. Hey, so there we go. We've got fonts rendering again, and that was the goal for this episode. So thanks for joining. What we did today was I had the system previously rendering fonts by giving it the ID that was the index into the font array. And I wanted to switch to giving it the index to the manifest node and then looking up in the node to get the index into the font array. And it's now doing that so it can render fonts again. And now we have a much more unified font system. There will be another episode next week. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.